Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up a quick WIX site. So if you go to wix.com, the first thing you need to do is either log in with Google or create an account. I'm going to skip over that part. I'm sure you can figure that out. And then you want to go to create a new site. So I'm going to click on that. And then it will give you some options in here. And I think the easiest for our purpose will be a portfolio site. And then if you are a newbie to this, you might want to say here, let Wix create a website for you. So I'm going to go start now. What type of site do you want to create? Again, a portfolio site. Yep, portfolio is good. And then recommended, it gives you different things. What kind of features do we want to have? We don't actually need any of this. We'll say maybe later. What's the name of your business? So I'm just going to call this sample. For now, I'm going next. You can give it any name you want. If you have content you want to import from somewhere else, like you have some other things, you can do that. But again, you can just skip through that. So there's your basics. There's my email. There's my name. You can add links and enter names and all the details if you want, or you can just go next. Then you want to pick one of these themes. I'm just going to click this Inspire one and say continue. So then it will set up the first question here, and then favorite homepage design gives you some choices. I'm going to go with the very first one. So now it asks what kind of pages do you want to add to your page, and I'm just going to add a blank page, and that's it, and say edit site. So now I've got my pages. All right, what have we got here? So it's got our first basic page. I've got a headline and a get in touch. So I've got three things here. And now what we can do is we can delete sections, we can edit sections. So if you want to edit this part, you can click here, and then you can change the design. So you can change the section design and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so you can rename your section, your page, and call this portfolio, for example. Portfolio, or portfolio would help if I could type. Okay, and so on, right? So as you change stuff, it will be reflected on here. You can change image. So if you don't like that main photo and you want to change that image, you can change that, change the gallery. You can say collect collaboration. You can change the design. So you can go in here, you can delete the section, so I can get rid of that, and so on, right? So you can see your choices. Now in my portfolio here, again, I'm going to go into manage, and you can see all of these things are in that particular part of section of that portfolio. So if you have a project, you can upload multiple files. I'm just going to delete all the ones that are here, but you would want to make a section for each assignment, so then you can upload multiple files into that folder. So I'm going to delete all the ones that are here. And because I don't want to use any of those, but I want to add some images, so I can add images. So I'm going to go to a folder from my computer, and I'm going to grab a couple of images and drag them in. And these are my images. That's not what I wanted. I actually wanted the pieces here. Click to get started. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go image. So I'm going to add media. So now it lets you start to upload media, drag and drop files here. So now I can take a couple of files and drop them in. So it will upload those files for me right here. And now they're in my portfolio, and I can say, I want to add these to the page. So I click on that, and it's taking the first one, and I'm going to go add media, and I'm going to add some more. And image, right? I'm going to select the second image as well, add to page. So now I've got two, and I'm going to say done. So now it has saved that and has put this in our portfolio page. So now if I look at this page and I click on that image, then again, I can make changes on here, right? So if I want to click on preview at the top, I can see what this would look like. Now, if I click on that, it will bring up the entire image. So you want to make sure you choose a template if you choose something else that lets you do this, see the whole image. Because if you don't do that, you see a preview of a section of your image, but I need to be able to mark it. I want to be able to click on it and see the whole thing like this, right? So same thing here. I can click and so on. Okay, and then once you're done at that point and you're happy with what you've got on your page for now, then you can, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to go back to edit. So you can add more sections and so on. You can add more slides. So if you click on the plus, you can add another section and try out different pieces to add into your places here. And then once you're happy with it, you click on publish. Oh, one last thing here. You can also, when you have an image and you want to add comments to it, I'm just going to go back out of this. Actually, I don't want to add section here, but if I go into my image here, then I can show you that you can actually add some comments and whatnot to that, depending on how you set that up. So if we go in here on, where are we at? Here we're at manage section. So if I can go and manage, okay. And so I can actually add a title here and add a description. So I can say here, sample assignment, and hey, check this out. Okay, so now if I say done here, now we have that in our design. Okay, so now if I preview this, let's see what we get. So, all right. And now if I click on this assignment, there is sample assignment, hey, check this out, the comment that I've added into that, right? And if I go to the next one, it doesn't have one because I didn't add one there. So it allows you to do all that kind of stuff. And now once you're happy with it, you want to click on publish. And then it uses the free WIX domain. It uses your login information as your beginning, and then you can put something on the end. You can say for class, but yeah, this all has to be one thing, for class, for example, right? And then say publish and continue, and then it will actually put this on the internet, and that is now your address. And now you have this view site. You can click here and you can see now it is a live website that you can use for handing in work. So should not be very difficult to set up. Good luck and lots of chances to play with it after.